Hello guys, this is the very first episode of the Life Blueprint. When you stop surviving and start designing. I am Ahkisha Haynes and I am the creator of the Life Blueprint. And the Life Blueprint is just what it is. You're the guide to creating the life that you want using AI. Because it's not going on. When I first started this journey, I wish I had access to the tools that's available now. But back then, I didn't have the AI assistant in my pocket. Like we all have an AI assistant in our pocket. I didn't have the prompts to guide me when I was stuck. All I had was trial and error. But guess what? I created the Life Blueprint with life prompts. That is for you. They are not for business. They are not to make yourself more busy. They are to bring the chaos down that's in your life. And it's in my bio. You can click the link and get the book and get started today. The blueprint isn't about business prompts. There's enough of that out there. It's not about productivity hacks. There's enough prompts out there for that. These prompts are for you to build the life that you've always wanted. It's so much easier now. And here's the truth. It's your foundation. You could build all the businesses that you want, but if your main foundation, which is you, is not solid, eventually everything you build on it is going to crumble because you're going to bring bad habits into your business. It's just how it happens. So if you already feel like you're doing good, hey, kudos for you. But unless you give yourself a glass ceiling, there's always room for growth. Always. If you have been feeling stuck, I can help you build it because I'm your life architect. I help my clients build the life that they've always wanted to live in. And it's coming from experience, trial and error. I had to rebuild myself from the ground up. Let me ask you this. Who's going through it right now? And you had a plan on the way that your life was supposed to go, and life hit you, and next thing you know, your plans changed. And now you stuck because you didn't have a plan B, which you should. But you didn't have a plan B. I have something for that. Because I came to Texas with 2 bags and $20. And $20 is my sister had to give me that because I didn't even have that. So I can give me something to eat in the airport, okay? So when I got here to Texas, never stepped foot in San Antonio a day in my life. I didn't know anything about this city. So I had to build. I had to start from scratch. So when I tell you I had to rebuild my entire life at the big age that I am now, okay? It wasn't easy. And when I got here, when I say that you have a plan and something else happens, when I got here, I had the plan. I was going to trucking school. I already had a job lined up that I was going to be in until I went to school because it was still a couple of months off before school actually started. And let me tell you, the job that I thought I had, guess what? Nope. Didn't get that job. Didn't get that job. I thought it was a locked up, airtight, didn't have a backup, had to pivot. Had to pivot right there in the moment. And when I tell you what, it wasn't easy, but it is possible. It definitely is possible, but you gotta want it. You gotta want it. You definitely got to want to do that. So let me ask you this. Who is going through it right now? Where your plan, it just didn't give it. Because I have a prompt for that. Now, what I will tell you, when you use these prompts, if your AI don't know you, them prompts are not gonna hit. They're not. They're gonna give you some answers, and they're gonna help you, dig a little deeper with your questions. But what it's not gonna do, it's not gonna know you. It's not gonna know your situation. So unless you've already been using your AI like that, these prompts are not going to hit, because we have all been given this assistant. AI is not going nowhere, y'all. It's not. And you could build all the businesses, write all the journals. You could do all of that, become the most productive person. But if your foundation is not solid, whatever you build eventually is going to crumble, because you're going to bring those bad habits or that toxicity over to this business because you haven't healed you. And that's what I'm here. I see all of the prompts that's going to help you build, and they're great. It's great. It will help you, walk you through everything. You could be making money by tonight. But if your mindset is not together, it don't matter. You can create all the journals that you want, or you can even create it and then now it's sitting on the shelf because you just can't get it together to get it out. There's a lot of that starting and stopping too. And there's a way to get out of that. So let me give you your first prompt that you could use if you had your plan in mind and life said, nah, we ain't gonna be able to do that. So you could tell AI to act like your life coach. Just be my life coach and ask me 5 deep questions that will help me to design the life that I actually love living, starting today. You can actually tell your AI a story about what your future self looks like. Because I did this. I'm only telling you because I did this. What I wanted my future self to be doing in 2030, 2040. And what I want, create that story, and let's work backwards to what I need to start doing today to get to that 2030, 2040 self. And when I tell you, if you have that mindset to get your life together, to do the things that you say that you want to do, not the things you say out loud to everybody else, those quiet moments when you're in your room and you thinking about, dang, I really, really, really want my life to go this way. I'm telling everybody it's this way. I'm portraying it, but really my life is not what it looks like on Instagram. It's not what I'm sharing on Facebook. It's not the happy dances I'm doing on TikTok. It's not the stuff that I'm selling on TikTok. It's not coming in and faking it till you make it, which we do. And there's nothing wrong with that. But while you're faking it till you make it, hey, let's get this mindset together. Let's get this mindset together. Like when I had to pivot, now the job I was gonna get, I can't get that. Now I have to figure out something fast. Because I'm staying with my sister. I'm staying with her. Like, I can't just be up in there and not have a job. No, absolutely not. I done came all the way to Texas not to keep living the same way that I was living when I was back in my hometown. Because when I was back there, I was living in a hotel. For 2 years, we were homeless. 2, living with other people. Living with sisters-in-laws, my ex's mother, and living in hotels. Like, it was horrible. And I refused to have that life again. So I created the Life Blueprint. It's in my bio. It has everything that you need in there to get you started. I'm here to help you guys elevate with this AI. Not just with business prompts, not just with productivity prompts or asking it to count to 1 million. Why? I still will never understand that. So, let me ask you this. If you out there feeling stuck right now, I have some prompts for you that I'm going to give you right now that you can put into your AI right now to start getting out of the mud, so you can stop spinning your wheels in the mud, because we can tend to do that. We can tend to do that often. So put in your AI, listen, I'm feeling stuck right now. Please ask me 3 questions to help me see why I can't move forward immediately and what I can do to move forward right now. You put that in your AI, in your ChatGPT right now. And it will ask you those questions to get you started thinking on how you can become unstuck. Like, therapy is great. I've been to therapy, I've done that. But to have this sounding board, to have this in between that I can bounce ideas off of, that when I am spiraling, I could just get it out right now and get some good sound advice on how to not spiral, not to be still in survival mode. When I find myself going back to survival mode, I can hop right on there and come right, oh, right, you know what? We ain't surviving no more. What are we doing? Because I have a prompt for that too. So if you are stuck in survival mode and you want to use your AI, you definitely can. What would you say? I'm glad you asked. I feel like I am in survival mode right now. Ask me 3 questions to help me shift from just surviving to making one small move toward thriving today. Nobody else is giving out these prompts that can help change your life. Not change your life with businesses, but change your life. Your life. Especially if you have children. Heal yourself. Because I tell you what, when I did pivot and I ended up finding me a job and working with the city, driving garbage trucks, did not like that. In the Texas heat, in a truck that had no air conditioning. Oh, it was fun. And to mind you, before I even got to drive, I had to work on the back of the truck. Yes, I had to pick those garbage trucks and put them inside the garbage, okay? I couldn't wait to get out of that job. But the way that I saw it, I didn't even see where I was going. I didn't have AI then. Chat just came out. It came out in 22. I moved here in 22. So no, it wasn't popular. It wasn't. So it was just something that we just got on just to see what it'd do. Hey, can you find me a recipe? Ah, it does recipes. Ah, it does so much more, y'all. So much more. If I would have had it when I was out here, when I didn't have a car and I was catching the bus or taking Ubers everywhere, because everywhere was far. I wasn't taking an Uber everywhere. If I wanted to go get my nails done on the other side of town, I wasn't about to pay $100 just to get there. I'm just going to jump right on that little bus, take my 2 hours, view the city. It was a great way to learn the city. A great way. Great way. Welcome. So we need to learn how to utilize it for us. Okay? So let's talk about it. When I was out here just trying to grow, just trying to find myself, riding the bus and stuff, it did give me a lot of time to be with me, to think about things, to reflect back on my marriage and why it ended and where am I going now? Who am I now? That was over a decade long with somebody else. Who am I now? I was not the same then that I am now. So where am I going now? How am I going to get there? And I was so glad when I came across, oh my God, coming across Chat, game changer. It was definitely a game changer. The things that I have, 222, all the things, I can have all the journals in the world, okay? And I could write down everything. I could tell everybody that I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And then when it comes down to it now, I'm overwhelmed. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know if I should start. Is this a good thing? Should I go? Is the people going to do this? Is the people going to do that? The only thing I have to do is start. And once I got AI in my life, I could just put it into AI and everything that was jumbled up, Now all of a sudden I can see it clearly, because it takes all of that Aquarius mind, that Aquarius mind to be mining, okay? And when I could put it in there and it changes everything and I can see it clearly, game changer. Game changer. It helped me get in line with the life that I wanted to create. So let me ask you this. Who needs to be in alignment? Like, who feels like they're getting there, but it feels like your wheels is just still turning and you're not getting there? Guess what? Again, I have a prompt for that. Okay? I have a prompt for all of it because I created them. I trial and error to get the answers that I needed to get out of my AI. I'm going to get it. So this is what you'll put just to see if you in alignment with the life that you are supposed to lead. You say, I'm not sure if I'm aligned with my purpose. Ask me 5 questions to check if the choices I'm making today are in alignment. If you know what your future self looks like, are you living that today to get to that self? So I had to create this life in the future so I could work backwards to where I'm at now, so I can make sure I get where I'm trying to get. And as long as this AI is here and it has access and I don't have to spend all my hours Googling and doing all this stuff, I could just ask the question to get the answers that I need. I'm going to do it all the time. All the time it's going to happen. So, listen, this AI is here, y'all. It is definitely not going nowhere. So we might as well utilize it. You have it in your pocket. It's right there. Right in your pocket. Right in your purse. Right on your phone. Right on your computer. Right on your laptop. It's everywhere. So, listen. After you do your alignment check, let's just make sure that, you have a backup plan. But if you don't have a backup plan, like when I had to pivot, luckily I ended up finding a job that I actually really liked, and trucking school was no longer a thought. No longer a thought. And I was starting to get complacent in that. And that wasn't even what I had intended on moving to Texas for in the first place. But like I said, life changes. Life definitely changes. So if you don't have a backup plan, guess what? AI can help you with that too. So you just put in it, I feel like I don't have a backup plan and I need to figure things out. Ask me 3 questions to help me find one immediate solution I can act on today. And you will be surprised. Just with those 7 questions, well, 6 questions so far. Just with those 6 questions can do. At the end of the day, I'm just here to try to help you guys navigate this AI world and not listen to all the propaganda about it's here and it's evil and it's all of this stuff. Stop trying to make it count to 1 million, because that's stupid. You are wasting you are wasting all of the information that it could give you. Do it mess up? Yeah, it definitely messes up. Like, it definitely needs to go to sleep sometime. You definitely need to log out of it and let it get a breath. It's the same with your phone. Sometimes your phone messes up. 1, 2, 3. Angel numbers all the time. Always seeing angel numbers. But sometimes you got to turn it off. You got to turn it off so it can work correctly. It's with any other internet structure, like you just have to. So let's go ahead and ask you one last question. Who's working with a little bit right now, but you're still trying to get to something big? I know there's a lot of us out there that have big dreams, and don't know where to start. You know where you could start? With AI. Yep. You can start with that in your pocket. You definitely can. You definitely can. You definitely can. And there's also, again, there is a prompt for that. But if you want all the real prompts that's actually gonna unlock where you are supposed to be, where your destiny is, what your purpose is, it's in my book. The Life Blueprint, it's in my book. So just go ahead and download that and start working with it. It's interactive. It's not a workbook, but you could put it in and use it with your chat. That's it. And it will unlock a lot of things. Oh my God, I didn't even think of that. I could do that to elevate my life. I could do that to empower myself. Why would we want to use a tool to elevate our lives? Why would we want to use a tool to empower ourselves or empower our children, empower our relationship? The tool is right there. So if you're working with a little and you're trying to get to big dreams, put it in your chat. I don't have a lot of resources right now, but I still want to build something bigger. Ask me 3 questions to help me see how I could start with what I've got today. Easy. Bada boom, bada bang. It's just that close. Just remember, y'all, if you haven't set your AI up to know who you are, none of these questions is going to hit. You can put them in there and you're going to get some questions to be asked. But if you don't know what your life situation is, or you don't really have to put in everything, listen, I'm going through this and this is what I need help with. Just like you would introduce yourself. Hey, I am such and such. I got this. Introduce yourself to your AI so these questions can really, really unlock you. So they can really change your life around and cater to you. That's what it's here for. It's just gonna help you, but you gotta help it help you. Or I can help you, help it help you. Because that's what I do. I help people learn how to use AI. I help people learn how to actually create the life that they want using AI as your life architect, not a life coach. I'm not coaching you through anything. I'm going to show you your blueprint and how you could build the life that you want. Okay? So that's where I guide you. I don't just teach you the prompts. I teach you how to train your AI to speak in your language. Because I'm your life architect. And this is the Life Blueprint. And you guys joined me for my very first episode. I hope you liked it. I hope you got some information from it. I hope that these prompts for your AI can unlock your purpose, can unlock your passions, can unlock you. Because there's always room for growth. Always. Always room for growth. So I'd like to thank you guys. I am thankful for the opportunity to be able to even come on here to tell you the stats. I mean, I'm just telling you, the AI is here, y'all. Don't let it pass you by. Because when I was growing up, daggone it, we had the Oregon Trail. I let that pass me by. They was teaching us how to code when we was entering that into the computer. I just let that go. I don't know. I'm just going to enter it and play my game so I could get killed. Every time I tried to go and hunt for food, I always got daggone killed and died from diseases. I couldn't hunt for nothing. Couldn't shoot none of those buffalo. But anyway, I let that pass me by. I was young. Didn't know no better. But then when I did know better during the .com, I let that pass me by. Didn't jump on that. When the real estate was 2 cents, I didn't jump on that. But by golly, And I said, by golly, I'm not about to let this AI pass me by. It's too easy. It's too freaking easy. And there's so many people that don't understand it. And so I'm here to bridge that gap and teach you how to use it to elevate your life. Your life, not starting a business and getting to the bag. That'll come. I'm talking about you. You, if you not together, nothing else matters. All right. So that's my time, y'all. Every Saturday, the live blueprint show. It will be episode 2. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Bye.